Hiya, I'm Emma. This is Emma's antenatal. Second attempt dealt with upset child. So we're out walking today, and it's such a lovely thing to do. There's so much research into just being out in nature and how it can boost your endorphin levels. I'm just looking where I'm going, it's really muddy, I've got my wellies on. Yeah, it can be really hard to kind of get outdoors. I definitely struggle with two small and medium-sized children. But you know, once you're out here, you really just, this is on our doorstep, and just look at this amazing place. There's all sorts of little places like this around Manchester, Saddleworth, Ashton, you've got Daisy Nook. You know, boosting your mood during pregnancy, your endorphin levels, lowering your stress levels. It's so good for you and baby. And once baby's born, I could highly recommend just tucking baby in a sling inside your coat, both staying nice and snug and warm, having a lovely walk. So the reason that I actually came on today was to talk about the lovely article by Emma Gill in the Manchester Evening News. It's really great to see articles like this now in the mainstream newspaper about how the language that health professionals use around women, and it's now been stated in the British Medical Journal, which is a really prestigious journal, about nuances in language, such as using the term "my woman" instead of just using the woman's name. And it's a really lovely balanced article, talking, you know, just about some of the horror stories from women, but also like some wonderful midwives that there are around as well. And yeah, I think some of the comments of women saying, well, it doesn't matter, I didn't care what the midwife said to me by that point. But I would just kind of ask you to consider how that affects. Oh, my little boy's climbed up a tree now and shouting help. I'm sure he'd be fine. Never a dull moment. My thought was about the language of birth. Yeah, telling women to shut up and to be a good girl. Being told you're a good girl in labour. There was a young girl where a midwife told her, open your legs wider, you didn't get pregnant with your legs closed like that. And yeah, I think there is, in some parts of medical culture, real disrespect for women, or women being treated as patients as well, instead of, you know, birth is not a medical event. A woman needs to be absolutely honoured. You know, you are doing the most important job in the world. You have grown a new human being and you're now bringing them into the world. Like, what deserves more respect than that, honestly? Whether, you know, whether you are using medical interventions, whether you're having an epidural or a cesarean, you are still just doing something absolutely amazing, and you need to be treated with the utmost respect, listened to and honoured. And I would ask you, you know, if it was your daughter in that room and you're looking at her with absolute awe, like, wow, look at what she's doing, and someone then just disrespects you or disrespects her. It's a very small shift in language that is needed in some cases. I love that Emma finishes her article with lots of positive stories about midwives that have stayed on after their shift and gone into theatre with women because they knew that she trusted her midwife, and that's just absolutely amazing. I'm not allowed to do anything. I'm going to go and rescue my my little boy out of a tree now. maybe I'll come back on later. I do have a wonderful birth story to read to you. Oh, bye everyone. Check out my website, emmasantenatal.com. I'm running pregnancy yoga classes and antenatal and hypno